The Grand Marshal gave the signal to begin the ceremony. The band to the left began to blare the song of the Soviet Army, while the right two young officers began to lower the banner of the West Russian Revolutionary Front. The golden star under which he had fought for more than 2 decades, under which hundreds of thousands had fought and bled and died for a free Russia, fluttered in the wind and then dropped into the hands of the 2 men below. They folded it respectfully, then unfurled the banner of the new Russia. The ceremony was merely symbolic, a statement on how far Tukhachevsky's Red Army had come in its struggle to unite their broken country. The Grand Marshal would still be the commander-in-chief and de facto head of state, and the Stavka would continue to rule alongside him. Yet in that moment, he knew that there was still significance imbued in this event. It would signal to everyone at home and abroad that the time of petty squabbling and warlordism, of Russian against Russian, had come to a close. The flag of the restored Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic was raised triumphantly before the crowd. Between the hammer and sickle, representing the unity of peasants and workers, rested the sword. The symbolism was lost to no one. The Red Army would be at the heart of the new Soviet Union, and it would be armed and ready for the sacred war to come. As it reached its apex, flying high above the heads of all assembled, Tukhachevsky knew that finally the tide had turned. Well, here we are. So, the Siberian Free Territory has prevailed over Yagada, which, well, dispenses with the awkward diplomacy, to be sure. Now, we are essentially in the middle of the preparations for their invasion, as usual, so, yeah, I'll see you in a little bit when we're gonna be at war with the Siberian Free Territory. And so here it begins. The next great, in fact, possibly the last great Russian war. Now, as you can see, I have my auto battle plan thing going. It's epic. Because the AI, I swear, I'm gonna need to be playing TNO. Epic English, oh my god. I'm gonna need to play TNO on max difficulty literally every fucking time, because the AI, I'm not sure what is up with it, but it's so incredibly atrocious right now. I'm not sure why. Like, there's no reason why it should be this bad, but oh well, it is. So, oh, the Shah of Iran assassinated. Anyway, I have literally got 24. I literally have 24 motorized divisions, so I am in quite literally no danger right now. And in fact, I think one of my motorized divisions cannot destroy 2 of their motorized divisions. That is something that actually surprises me very greatly. Where is he running to? Ah, damn it. He was running away too fast, I see. And yeah, I am also restraining myself. I'm only using one of these 2 armies for the Siberian War. So, yeah, essentially the whole ordeal is gonna be relatively easy. Oh, actually... Actually, we're gonna do a funny. We're gonna do a funny encirclement. So that's gonna be the encirclement there. I'm gonna lose a shitload of equipment advancing through this horrible swamp. Yeah, 50%. I feel like it would be even better just to not do anything than advance through the swamp and lose my entire armored core. So I think I'm gonna avoid that, thank you. And in fact, I'm not going to be able to encircle any of these infantry guys. What is going on? The Islamic... Oh, it's the Iranian Civil War. Right. the epic Iranian Civil War, which eventually we're gonna need to take a look at. Also, Italy did a hilarious, the oil crisis is going on. So for those of you who don't know, apparently the Italian oil company Eni, the Internazionale Idrocarburi, the Italian state-owned oil company, collapses somewhat within the early 70s, which is it's a similar thing to the historical OPEC crisis of 1973, which sends the oil prices skyrocketing, and essentially it's a moment in history in which oil extraction had not expanded essentially as fast as consumption. So when there's a political crisis in the oil-producing regions in the Middle East because of the Yom Kippur War between Israel and Egypt, you have that there's a bunch of weird shit and the entire oil market collapses. There's a very similar thing going on in this mod with the rise of Arab nationalism essentially collapsing Nazis, essentially collapsing the Italian oil monopoly on the region, and the Italians had pretty much the monopoly for the oil production of most of the world, so yeah, essentially the oil market explodes. We have Lyndon B. Johnson doing his own thing to deal with the oil crisis. Smother the flames, I guess he is, he's supporting the Egyptians and the Syrians. Guns for democracy. Yeah, he's supporting the United Arab States, which is the faction that is formed between a bunch of different Arab nationalist republics, essentially. We have the Arabian Republic, which came from Yemen, that won a war with Saudi Arabia, and they overthrew Saudi Arabia. We have the Dhofar Rebellion, Ba'athist Iraq, and Syrian Republic. So it's a massive Nazbol epic Arab unity faction, although for some reason the Egyptian Revolutionary Command Council is not part of it. Perhaps because of the bugged Egyptian Civil War. And essentially Italy is trying to reclaim essentially the entire Middle East, and they're likely going to be successful because, come on, Italy's probably pretty strong. And Persia is exploding. And we are gonna continue on our merry way towards the Far East. So we got a nice little Reddit encirclement on Kolpashiva and on these three infantry divisions, so we're still pushing east. I did a funny, by the way. Not sure if you were able to see it in the time lapse, but as you can see, there's some damage to the infrastructure. I sent some ballistic missiles, 40 of them. Which, to be fair, they did less damage than I expected they would, so I'm not sure if the numbers there are, like, good or not, if they're, like, supposed to be higher. But it's really epic how I got these ballistic missiles, so I'm actually gonna tell the story while I am still pushing in. No, I cannot give you the Comic-Con aid. Actually, speaking of that, I can probably get myself some some collective Comic-Con funds. Because I'm at war. Yo, hello, what the fuck? Oh. Oh, I see. So basically, you remember Project Indrik, right? We didn't do the submarines because we wouldn't be able to build them anyway. So you probably remember Project Indrik, and what happened in that was that there was the short-range ballistic missile technology research. Now, ballistic missiles in TNO are a unique technology. They're a hidden technology. You cannot research them normally. So you need to do it for a focus or something, or, you know, whatever. Now, basically... Oh, hello. No, Namibia, don't be like that. What the hell? Wow, okay. Basically what happened is that the decision of Project Indrik that was supposed to give me the ballistic missiles was actually bugged. So I didn't get any ballistic missiles, and damn, this is really, really difficult to see because of the black color, although the black color does look cool. And it didn't give it to me, even though the project was a success. And so I went into the game files, and yeah, so if you don't succeed and have like a partial success, it gives you research bonuses and various different things. But if you succeed, it gives you nothing. So I actually had to get the technology to produce these fucking things because I cannot research it. I had to do... And apparently Hearts of Iron 4 has no console command to give you a technology that is hidden from the technology tree. Because you need to be... you need to have like research on click to research something from the console command to cheat to get the research. So I had to find a fucking event for another country, in which case it's the epic. It's actually a pretty epic country too. It's Ultra Visionary Commie, which I do want to play through at some point. But I had to find an event for another country to give myself ballistic missiles, which is kind of hilarious. And yeah, apparently their resistance is actually getting stronger. Somehow their units are quite a bit better, I would say, than mine, but I don't know. Because I definitely have better generals. And yet, my units, which also probably have better templates, are not really having an easy time. So, yeah. Good on the AI, I suppose. Good on them. And yeah, even they can even like push back my tank divisions, which is pretty cool. I like it. AI giving me some challenge. AI encirclement to Reno. Now I can't quite easily prevent this from being a problem. There we go. Now I'm gonna attack Bisk and try to get to Gorno-Altaysk so that I can encircle this entire army group to the west. And that would be a pretty good thing. Now I've still got these two tanks up here, and they're not needed there, so bringing them down. Perform extra maneuvers. And yeah, apparently the fact that there's so much forest over here is making it quite a bit easier on the enemy. But I think 2 of these divisions is going to be enough. Yeah, it's hills, so that's not going to be that much of a hindrance to my tanks. Oh shit, they're actually bringing another infantry division up here. Not sure I can beat 2 of the anarchist divisions together. Okay, what is he doing? So he's coming in with 3 days, he's coming in with 1 day, and I'm coming in 20 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. Now the problem is, they're gonna beat me. Are they? Of course. Ah, they did actually beat me, but... Right, Kazakhstan is my puppet. Hilarious. No, what the fuck? Excuse me. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough to handle this remnant infantry division. Very nice. Very, very nice. Big encirclement. Read it. Wholesome 100. Big Chungus. Sablin did nothing wrong. And now we get to do a bit of a cleanup. Because we need our revenge on these guys. They made everything more difficult than it should have been. And so they're gonna pay. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the actual fuck? So apparently my attack on fucking Novokuznetsk not only failed, it failed so hard that they're now going to come back around and kill us. Very nice. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, right. This time you have no escape. Oh. Italy acquires nuclear weapons. Of course. Yo, holy shit, what the hell? What the fuck is this one division made of? Like, what the actual... Please pin them for a little bit. Please pin them. Yes. 3 more divisions dead. Yeah, they're definitely... We lost 160,000. They lost 600,000. Oh, they even encircled my tanks again. Well, that shouldn't be that big of an issue. To be honest, part of the reason why this is a problem is that I literally cannot see what this terrain looks like. It's really, really difficult to see where you should be pushing and where you shouldn't be. Now we have mostly cleaned up the western portions, and I feel like the push to Irkutsk is pretty doable. I don't think that they really have the capacity to get that many more soldiers back. They are very much exhausted. So now is the time to make our final push towards the reunification of Russia, of course. And with all of our armor divisions, not in the greatest of shapes, but still very much existing, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Now, they also control this Western Mongolian region, essentially Zungaria, which was there because of the fucking People's Revolutionary Council, which is the Red Army Mongolian faction. But since they are dead, we're gonna get that as well. And that's quite nice. And now we're gonna move actually south to Altai, so that we can encircle this entire enemy army group. And then these other 2 tanks are gonna move to Krasnoyarsk and Kansk, so that they can encircle these scattered, essentially, infantry units, which don't really seem like have really much of a chance of escaping, although one has already escaped. There we go. That's the end of them. Oh, that's actually all of the divisions. Damn, nice. And, of course, we could go up here and encircle all of this, but there's really no point, so I'm gonna move my tanks eastward and then just go ahead and VP snipe a bunch. There goes the Arabian Republic. Oh my god, the Italian Empire is on a roll. Oh, no, no, no. No, please. No Burgundy. It was all purple for some reason, so... Ordenstadt, funny. And that's that. A wall of steel that separates most of the anarchist militias in Zungaria, in the mountains, from civilization, essentially, from their cities. So now we can go ahead and take everything, basically without issue. Yeah, in fact, I'm even going to just not do this because it doesn't make any sense anymore. Let's just, like, draw a line for everything. And, yeah. Go for Chita, for Borzia, for Aldan, Tinda, Magdachi? Sure. Zeya, Chumekan, Ayan. Yo, they renamed, no, I thought they renamed Blagoviechensk, or Blagovieshensk, to Svobodnie, but no, there's just a town called Svobodnie, which means free. So I thought that it was actually the doing of the Siberian Free Territory, that they had renamed Blagovieshensk, which means something blessed, because whenever you see Blago in Russian as a like a prefix with this BLAGO, it's generally something that has to deal with Blagoslavit, or Blagoslovie, which means to bless, or to be blessed, or just adjective blessed. So whenever you want to say wholesome 100 Reddit big chunk is blessed Sablin, that's the words you're looking for. There we go. Irkutsk is ours, and they are pretty much close to capitulation. Methinks that with this motorized units, the 229th Motor Rifle Division, just kind of doing their thing, I think that they are pretty much dead, because they have no more really big cities. There's this Mongolian town in the middle of nowhere, Muron. There's Ksenievsky, probably because of a river called Ksieniev. And that's the anarchists, right? Oh, game's crashing. There we go. Now, the anarchists had gone for the Lipsalk path, but it was more of a quote-unquote Lipsalk path. Anyway, there's the unfortunate existence of the Kazakh Soviet Socialist Republic. It did say... Oh yeah, we can just like send them demands for integration every once in a while. I'm not sure what's the chance of it being successful, what's the chance of it not being successful, but the last time we did that, we got a non-aggression pact where we didn't annex them. I do not know what's going to happen this time, but I am doing it. Now, as you can see, the glorious Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic is united and stretches all the way from Okhotsk all the way to Murmansk in the west. Technically, the content for TNO is over. We have dissolved the Russian Revolutionary Front and reinstated the Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic. We have refounded the VKPB, the Всероссийская коммунистическая партия большевиков, the All-Russian Communist Party Bolshevik, which was only called that... Oh, the Imperial State of Iran is going to win. Farah Pahlavi. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Simps. Jesus fuck. Nazi simps. Oh my god. Nazis. Italian Empire! Oh my god. So epic. Oh my god, it's so fucking epic. I like how they don't even get like puppet republics. It's all just the Italian Empire, lol. Italian Empire and the State of Israel. I feel like a meme can be made of this, so after this is over, I'm gonna do a meme. Now, essentially, the whole shtick is that the TNO content for all of this is over. In fact, we're about to click the button, right? Wait, what? Welsh request for aid. So what happened with the Kazakh Soviet Socialist Republic? The decision timer is over. There we go. Oh yeah, they just accept cooperation. They don't get incorporated into the Soviet Union. It's weird. But we can click reunify the motherland now. The rebirth of the Soviet Union. There we go. It's the USSR. Oh, that flag. You cannot see it, but there's a sword. It's like the event. There's a sword and hammer and sickle and star. So epic. So you can pause and read if you want, of course. It's a militaristic Soviet Union. I really don't understand why. I'll look in the files if there's actually a chance for you to reincorporate Kazakhstan peacefully through that. Good. If not, I'm just gonna console annex Kazakhstan because we're the USSR. This guy's entire purpose is Kazakhstan back in the USSR, or failing that, reunite all the USSR. So yeah, and in fact, it would make a lot of sense for you to be able to re-invade all of Central Asia, but I don't know. I don't know about that. In fact, we can see everything here. Do they have like armies and shit? No, they don't. But anyway, the big showdown with Germany is what's supposed to happen next. Now, I won't spoil anything, but I've got plans. You're technically not supposed to be able to do this, but I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed for now, and take care.